I love it when you talk dirty.
Welcome to the 16th episode of the Dirty Talks podcast.
Hello.
I'm your host, Dirty James.
Jasmine Divine.
It's G Baby.
And you might recognize a familiar face. She's back. We just had her on last week, but, you know, we love her so much. You know, we wanted her back on the show. And she goes by Ozzy King. But we called her Butter because she's smooth like butter.
Nah, I call her Oz. Ozzy or Oz. It's more regal. I want to feel like
you called her Butter Butt.
Oh, that was me being cute.
That was cute.
I wanted her to feel
like
cute for
butt.
a second.
Yeah,
I like
cute. But I like either or. Like it's either or. Unless I don't like you and I told you otherwise. Simple.
Yeah, then it's Miss.
And that's just that on that.
You're not married.
Or just don't say it at all.
Miss
Hold on, wait a
Ozzy.
minute. Don't mention me. Because meanwhile, I'm believing that.
I understand that.
Look at some.
How was everybody's weekend? Well, I mean, we spent last night together.
Yeah.
So I want to start with Gabs first, because then we can give our recap of Club Arrows.
Man.
So what you do Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What you eat for breakfast? What you ate for lunch? Dinner.
When did you take a shit?
What time did you?
When
brush
did you
your
go
teeth?
pee in the morning?
Are you a two swiper?
What is your skin routine?
I just want to know if
I
you
wipe
fuck.
until I'm dry until it don't come out of color no more. If
Right.
It's so
You
good.
use the whole roll.
If you need to,
You gotta have
you
backups.
need to.
You should never have just one.
that
toilet
Chipotle.
get a couple
roll in your
wipes.
house.
Sometimes the wipes gonna come in handy before the tissue, because the tissue gonna get stuck to the butt or your coochie.
We talk about
No.
tissue a lot on
You
this
feel me?
talked about it
Now,
last
what if
episode.
somebody they eat your coochie in your butt? It's tissue on there.
Hey, y'all need a tissue sponsor. It's okay.
Hey, no,
Yes,
for real, the
anybody have
tissue
any,
is expensive. Please.
Mom and pop shops that sell tissue or brand it. Where your guys?
Niggas gonna always need to wipe their asses.
2-3 ply, 2-3 ply.
Never go out of business with us.
But
How was the fashion show tonight? Because I feel like that's the major thing. How was that?
It was lit. It was amazing. Everybody looked so freaking good. Like, oh my goodness. I seen some of the other designers. So like the fashion show was kind of like skits plus the show.
Oh, okay.
So it was based around domestic violence. So the skit was like basically along the lines, but it'd be
Yeah.
breaking up in between the designers that come out.
Yeah.
So they had a skit start the music. I couldn't watch it all. I was
some
sick about
Tyler
it.
Perry stuff. Man, I missed this.
Damn. We had a busy day today.
It was fire.
We
It
did.
was
We got some
fire.
important things we got to go take
I
care of
definitely
today.
would've
Life.
came, for sure.
Man.
Life get the life in.
How
Life
long-
get the life.
How long was it running?
We started officially around 6:30, and then we had just finished around 8:30 or so. And then like some people was like, oh my gosh, I like your pieces, stick around. So I was just like, oh,
Shit.
let's get it. You feel me? We
Right,
making money.
right.
Let's make this money.
Right.
Make that money, girl. Don't let it make you.
You feel me? And this the last show that I'm like just giving the stuff away, basically. So like usually all my models that model for me, they get their stuff for free off rip. But like this the last show that I'm doing that. So yeah, it was kind of like a good ending too. Like it was a good cause, a good show.
You feel like you made some dope connections there?
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Good.
lot of
And
people
that
there.
is
They did their
important.
thing. Yes.
Damn.
I'm sad I missed it. That
Yeah,
sounds
no,
fun
I
as hell.
definitely, I'm
Y'all
coming
the
to the next one.
I missed Tyler Perry skits. Yeah.
Tyler Perry skits, you know, Tyler Perry skits get your attention for sure.
I know for real.
Especially with black people. So, damn.
What is everybody being for Halloween? Are y'all even dressing up for Halloween?
I dressed up for Halloween.
I'm not exactly. I'm opening up the conversation.
I'm about to say.
But Gabs, did you dress up this year?
No, my
You
stuff
skipped it?
said it said it was gonna come this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was gonna get my boots today, and everything else was just I didn't even care about the boots before because I got some other boots. But then it was like, well, I'm gonna get there on November 8th and November 2nd, so I had to cancel the fuck out of everything.
So look,
I was so
This
sad.
is what you are for Halloween, because you dress like a fine auntie. So that's what you are for Halloween, fine auntie.
I'm
First of
already
all,
Auntie Gabs.
the hell, Gabs is too young to be.
No, because of the hat. It's because of the hat. It's
It is the hat. The hat with the
got
boots.
that fly
The
brand
hat with the boots.
She definitely rich cousin though.
For real, rich cousin right
She
there.
moved to Europe to explore.
Right.
Her,
Just came back.
her
from
life.
I visited. I worked
She
abroad.
went
You
abroad.
feel me?
She went abroad.
Yep.
Bonjour.
Studied fashion design.
We manifesting for you. That's
You
all.
feel me? I do something sometimes.
Well, I wore my part of it. I ain't bring the whole thing. That was just doing too much. But I was Killer Cam for Halloween. Peeped the jersey or whatnot. And I had a pink jacket to go with it. And I had an all pink bucket hat. But I didn't feel like coming like with all that shit. But I wore it yesterday. Because me, Jasmine Butter, and our friend Janae, we went to Club Arrows. It's a sex club for, you guys who don't know out there. But it was a Halloween party there. And Jasmine was Rick from Rick and Morty, a sexy Rick.
Sexy Rick. He's multidimensional, so it makes sense. I was a black woman version of Rick, the Rick that he always wanted me to be. I was Rick Tisha. He loved it.
Rick Tisha, that's true.
It was a hit.
I did like it.
No, it was.
Like the titties,
Butter was butter.
It really looked like butter though, like
For
that's what I'm
real,
saying. It was
for
like
real,
real
though.
hair and
But
color.
the idea that I was going for was like my rendition of Velma, because I knew everybody was gonna come sexy Velma. So I was like, I'm gonna be true to the game Velma, like nerdy, like, but I'm gonna jazz it up because I'm black. So you know what I'm saying? I was black Velma.
There was a lot of fucking velvet.
It was a lot of them motherfuckers with the heels on, with the socks on.
I'm
like,
glad I did it last year before everybody got hit.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
I would have been. I think I only ran into one other Velma when we went out.
I feel like
it
that's
was
raw.
only one.
If
And
you
we was
see
at a
all the
black party, too,
Velmas, if you get all the Velmas in the same spots, you just gotta make a little TikTok.
Like the
that'd be so
Spider-Man,
hard.
the Spider-Man thing where everybody's
Something
pointing
up.
it. Right. Except for it's all Velmas, which would actually
Everybody
make
gotta
more
look for their
sense.
glasses.
Right.
That'd be fire. That would actually be fire. All the girls on the floor on their knees. Looking for glasses.
That'd be hard.
But yeah, we ended up going to Club Arrows, which was cool. It just was way too crowded. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I never seen it crowded like that before.
Yeah, we didn't the same essence of going to Arrows was not there last night. Too many
We
people
used to
bumping
being more
in,
chill.
titties rubbing, like, bumping into each other.
It was so many
Excuse me.
half naked
Excuse me.
men.
For real though, no, they didn't know, but they didn't hold them. They just were like, "Excuse me, excuse
Or
me."
dick swinging around, trying to get by.
My bad.
It was a lot.
Their dick
It was a
on
lot.
their thigh and shit. So yeah, it was.
The
Just,
haunted house was the best part.
Yeah,
haunted
I
house
did
was
enjoy the
dope.
haunted house.
I was in front of the line, but I was the scaredest.
Ha!
Yeah, no. The funny thing is, while we were waiting in line, Butter, she was all like nice and calm, and she had like a game face on, and like bravery.
Thought she was ready.
You know, I'm
For
like,
real,
oh,
though.
she about to be our bodyguard through this shit because she not.
She
even
seemed like she's
even
not here
flinching.
to like.
Yeah,
there's
she
no
been-
fucking around
like
with her.
she
She's on a
ready to,
mission
like,
tonight.
punch
She was ready to
whoever
go.
jump out in their
Listen,
face. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
was
I'm like,
leaning
okay,
like
we
a
can get behind her.
motherfucker, y'all.
Yeah, let's get behind her. So I'm thinking I'm like, okay,
She
I know
means
who to stay
business.
behind the whole time.
Right.
Bro, so as we get in there, she run to the back of the
Excuse
I'm like,
me.
yeah, what the fuck is this?
Screaming.
What you doing while we
She
were in
slams the door on my face.
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
Me
this.
too. I
She started
didn't
running
know
from
that.
somebody who popped out.
I
And
feel
Jazz
like
is right
shit.
behind her trying to run. And she like just swinging the door. I'm like, oh,
Cause that
shit.
motherfucking thing was right there. You.
Take her, not me.
Damn. I'm
Take
like,
her.
what the hell is
Yo.
happening to the butter that was just in line?
The last haunter tried to stick a dildo up JR's
Oh my
ass.
God.
Yeah, no, so yeah, the scariest part for me, like we had a lot of people jump out at us and scare the shit out of us,
That
grab
nigga
us
said,
and all that. The scariest part was it was a woman chasing me with a
Like a dildo gun.
A dildo gun.
On
She was trying to stick
the
it on
power
my
tool.
ass.
It was like a little-
It was
She
on
was
the
trying-
power
she was trying-
tool.
She was
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
stick it on my ass, and I ran the fastest. I got the fuck up off the haunted house. After
Hey,
that.
that nigga was in front of me.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I had to. I was Killer Cam, but
Intentionally.
I turned into Flash at that point. I got the fuck up out of there because the spinning
The jet
dildo.
song.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. But that
That's
shit
hilarious.
was fire.
It was
that
fun.
shit was fun as fuck. That was
That
my
is
favorite
hilarious.
part of Club Arrows last night. Were y'all disappointed in any way? at Club Arrows?
I feel like it was not necessarily disappointed. It just was like it was just like any other huge Halloween event to me, though. Like other than when we went to the couples room, y'all know what two white people look like, fucking, right? So there was multiple white people fucking in this room. Everybody was quiet, and there was like a woman sitting next to me, and she was like a bigger white woman, you know what I mean? And she was like spreading herself out and like fingering herself. It just was a little uncomfortable at that point. I was like, yo,
She was trying to entice y'all to get y'all to seeing black people.
Wasn't on.
it's just, it made me realize that yes, I'm freaky as fuck, but like there's
with you.
still
Under
like
the
a
right
level.
circumstances.
I still got levels
There's
to this
yeah, I
shit.
was about to say there's still like a level that I'm not at yet, and it's where.
But the only time I got horny for real though was when I heard a black girl getting fucked real
that,
good.
yeah,
Got to.
We was
yeah.
walking through the halls,
to.
but they door was
You
shut.
can't. Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
I
when we
heard
couldn't
it.
find no room.
You know
Yeah,
it
we
was a-
couldn't
yeah.
find-
Ooh, I heard
every
it,
room
though.
was occupied. Like when we was about to leave, every single room was like occupied. It was
And
like,
that was like what pushed us to leave even more.
yeah,
Yeah, because we were like,
And
we
them
can't
little
even go in a room
cheesecake
and
bites though, whoever made them, call me.
Call me.
I was fucking them bitches up.
I tasted a sandwich for you, bitch. I ate a whole ham sandwich for you.
I did not even like
ham sandwich.
Because she
I
wanted
ate
a
a
sandwich.
whole ham sandwich,
I didn't,
but I
nah.
tasted it for you.
So they have food. No, I didn't eat a whole, but they have food there. It was catered. And we were looking at the little slider things, and she was all, I don't know what kind of meat that is. I was like, I don't either. I'm drunk. So I'm
It was over
I'm trying
with.
to be a gentleman. You know, if you know me, like I'll go hard for my girls. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. So I grabbed the slider and I tasted it,
got you, baby.
and I was like, oh my god, it's ham.
she spit that shit out. I was like, oh my god, like why do they only have ham?
I always thought.
It looked pink to me though, and that's why I didn't want to eat it because it looked pink.
I didn't
Everybody
see
look
it.
white pieces, dick.
White as fuck.
No, not. Damn. Did it? Damn.
Not the sliced ham.
But no, I thought women would be familiar with like meat because women put a lot of meat in their mouth. So I
Man,
thought
here
they
you
would
go.
know.
Hush.
And I didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying
Okay.
with that-
Because
with that-
meanwhile,
with the
sometimes y'all be eating roast beef,
Yum.
that's terrible.
but y'all eat it.
Roast beef don't got enough flavor for me. So
Y'all
I
eat
can't
it.
do roast. Not to,
I need.
not to-
If I need a roast beef
Great.
sandwich, I want Swiss cheese and
But
mustard.
no, honestly though, when I looked at the sliders, I knew because I hate ham unless it's honey baked ham for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I hate ham, so I
Turkey
knew
ham, though.
which ones were the ham. I had a turkey.
They must
slider.
have all were gone
So I-
because
y'all
they were
shoulda
all.
asked
must
me,
all been
honestly.
gone then because
Yeah.
Y'all
we
should
went
have
over there
asked me
with
because
nothing
I
but
would have
ham.
told y'all
Nothing
don't
but
fuck
ham.
with that. If you don't fuck with ham, don't fuck with that. That's why that's still here.
That's,
So I would have told you.
that's why that's still here.
All the niggas came out there and they took all the turkey ones. Niggas
Yeah,
love
I knew.
turkey.
Yeah, I don't fuck with ham like that. But so it was the reason why y'all didn't feel comfortable enough to do things because it was it the environment. Cause I feel like I just speak for myself. I feel like I would be more willing to fuck with people watching me if they also attractive. Cause I wouldn't feel like it's all eyes on me because I'm the only attractive person there with another attractive woman. Like I feel I would blend in. I'd rather blend in than be like main stage, front and center.
I be
I don't
talking
want
about, look at Linda, look
you,
at Linda.
Because you analyzing
be
every single stroke I do, bro. I may want to get close up. I don't want to be like, oh, maybe I should smack her ass more for their entertainment. Like when I'm in it, I'm doing it solely for the purpose of my pleasure and whoever women I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? I want the pleasure to be about them. I don't want to worrying about. Or I also got to entertain. I also got to do it from this angle because they don't be watching. But if everybody in there attractive, or most of them are in the room are attractive, I feel like I would worry less and I'll be in my head less because I know I'm not like the focus of the or the center of attention.
Right.
Other attractive people.
And it's like a lot of Ohio whites being there. You know what I mean? It'd be different if we got like North Carolina whites, New York whites,
even LA.
You know what I mean? LA.
Any other whites.
Any other whites. The thing is,
Kim
it's Ohio
Kardashian
whites.
in
And it's like,
Kardashians.
and so it's like a different, you don't know who's racist or not. You don't know who's on some dumb shit. You don't know what type of white people they are. So it is uncomfortable being in such a vulnerable space with so many
I
Ohio
don't
whites.
feel like I'm in a zoo. And
Right,
we fucking,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they
That's
come up
really
to
how
you.
I felt though, because
Yeah.
like people was making weird ass eye contact with me, like bumping me extra, like.
Hard and aggressive.
You should have grabbed. Y'all should have grabbed they shit every
man.
time they bumped you. Y'all should.
But I was just high.
Yeah, I was.
I was high as shit. First of all, I forgot I did lean before I left my house.
Oh yeah.
My homeboy came over, gave me some weed, gave me some lean. I forgot about the lean.
Nigga.
She was so calm when we walked in there. Like I'm like, yo,
What's
Butter,
up?
Like,
Like,
her eye
like-
control is crazy. I'm just like,
right.
Like we did the score. I'm like, okay. The dude
yeah, I'm-
explained the rules. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
You got any
I'm
questions?
just like,
No.
yo.
I'm sitting on the fucking. We go to the couples room. I'm sitting in that bitch on the fucking
On the bed that they was
on
the
the
bed.
bed that they was fucking
her
in.
Janation on the edge of the bed.
Nigga was getting in it. He was like, wow.
She said so. How's
wow,
that
listen.
going?
I feel like I was enticing him to fuck her good.
Right.
I hope I got her some fire dick.
Right, you sure
'Cause
did.
they was doing the most.
He was like,
Wow.
You like, we got a
Wow.
big
Give me that pussy, that bitch. Give me that
See,
pussy.
they right
she
here.
definitely left with bruises. She left with bruises. That girl did.
And them beds rubber. That shit didn't turn me on.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
I take me home. I'll meet a nigga there and take him home.
Yeah, like, oh,
But you also like if we do end up going, or if you do go and end up going with a partner or whatever the fuck, you can bring your own blankets and sheets.
I
and
can
shit.
bring my own
And
blankets.
nigga, people be coming in there with whole ass duffel
Like,
bags.
It's a goddamn hotel.
Yeah.
How long can you
They
stay?
be
It's a hotel for a second.
How long can you stay?
They closed up.
till
Oh.
3 or 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
open till
hotel.
4 in the morning.
That's a good little quickie.
It be like corporate niggas.
So all the niggas go ahead and get you a little membership, and that's where you need to fuck your bitches at in the winter and quit trying to go over that girl house all the time because sometimes she might want to go outside.
Quit
Or I
having
feel
a
like a lot of
hotel
corporate-
receipt in your pocket when you could go to Club Euro. Tell them to sponsor us.
Club Air-
You could go to Club
yeah,
Arrows.
And I feel like a lot of, for you corporate niggas who are rich and have wives but not sexually attracted to them no more, but you have a side piece. You can take your side piece there. I feel like a lot of niggas have this.
Because ain't no cell phones allowed.
Ain't no cell phones allowed. Nobody
Ain't
gonna
no
put you on
phones.
camera. They'll get kicked out,
damn.
and that footage will get deleted. So, or you ain't shit you professional ain't shit niggas. Club Arrows probably like the perfect.
How they make
place
sure
for
the
it.
phone? Y'all ain't got no phones. They just patch all
Everybody,
that out.
you don't know who's working and who's not working.
Exactly.
No,
Like we can have our
yeah.
phones out. It has to be horizontal.
It has to be, and there's only certain spaces. Like if you're in the back where all the sex rooms, you can't have your phone out.
Because
Period.
they don't want nobody recording,
Yeah.
taking pictures. But like, if you texting somebody, that's cool. But like, you can't have
My
your phone
bean
out.
ass.
But no, all around it was a good time. I just want to go on a chiller night. I also want to go to a sex club out of town.
Yeah,
I
to
feel
see
like
the
it's-
difference.
Yeah, I
They
need to
probably
see.
more lit.
I need some more variety.
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
That was wild.
I thought
Was
music
you?
about to start.
No.
I'm just saying, damn,
Wasn't me.
Blaster or
it's
something.
the ancestors calling.
Y'all get the fuck out.
Clean it
And I also had like a
That's
couple
hilarious.
guys come up to me and ask me like, "Hey, what are you and your woman into? Are y'all down to swap or do you like watching your girl get fuck?" I'm like, "No, we here to fuck bitches." That's why I told my girl. That's why I told the niggas. And these niggas looked at me with an attitude and then walked away from me because my girl wasn't on the me.
They mad.
But y'all on the same shit me and my girl was on. But
They was trying to get on Jazz.
yeah, and they was trying to get on Butter. Everybody, Janae Butter, like it was niggas in there.
I
definitely.
wasn't attracted to anybody.
Yeah, there was not one that I
What
was.
was a dude in there? Who?
There was like maybe one or two cute ones.
But
But I'm telling you, on a
night for the
calmer
place to be
night,
crowded.
there's a good
connect
group
with
of
somebody.
good looking black men that be in there.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Last
Maybe
night
like
I
three
could
or
tell it was a
four.
whole bunch of envious glares and stares from bitches and Mitches looking crazy.
Exactly. And niggas had attitudes.
Y'all
I
ass was
wasn't
fatter
with
than
it.
theirs.
No, dead
That's
ass.
why.
Ass
It's
ass-
ass. Look, that's really
Butter,
why.
Jasmine,
Titties.
Janae easily had the fat because like I don't remember
They
seeing
was
no
mad
other
as
black
fuck.
girls. I don't remember seeing no other black girl with fat asses. Like
They was
I'm
mad
dead
as
ass.
fuck.
I
Y'all
don't
should've
remember
started-
seeing-
And I mean,
We
yeah.
was definitely dancing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
period.
would love to
Shit.
be in a room filled with more
Yeah,
than just
exactly. More
us.
people like
It's
us.
very
Yeah.
uncomfortable walking around and knowing that. Like,
I feel like I'm at
damn.
a zoo, like or at a museum, and people just checking us out, and they waiting for us to do. Like I don't want it to be. I want it to be everybody attracted in the bitch, so we can just blend in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me get the ass. What the hell?
Or shit,
Give it
I'm
to
trying
me.
to fucking be turned on too. I'm not here just to
That's what
fucking
I'm
make
saying,
everybody
though,
else's
like,
pussy
yeah.
wet.
My pussy didn't
Like,
get wet except for when I was listening to that girl getting fucked. I was
Right.
like, damn, is she black? Because her moan was giving very much black.
Because
And
I
it was
feel like
giving, it was giving Big Dick was in there.
Right.
And I was just like, damn.
Again, damn.
I feel
Somebody
like,
got lucky tonight. It wasn't me, bitch.
I feel like
retweet.
if I seen more attractive people fucking, like especially attractive black people fucking in the sex club, then that would naturally turn me on to the point where I might want to fuck and get it on, you know. But like us just walking in there and it's just unseasoned chicken around, that's not going to turn me on at all. Like I was just like, damn, you know. But like other than that, it was free food. Well, not free food. We definitely paid our fees, but it was food there. I think I fucked up by not bringing no hard liquor. I just brought wine. I brought like 2 jugs.
Yeah, we were. I was over
It
the
was
wine.
It was toe up off
It was
wine.
definitely wine. Though.
It's
They wanted
just,
some liquor.
oof, my
That's a good
stomach was
day,
all
though.
full. I felt like I was a
Yeah,
walking
I was cool.
gallon
I
of
was
milk.
feeling nice. Janae kind of got fucked up.
Yeah, poor babe.
And then they didn't want no more wine after a while. But I was cool.
Bro,
I was-
I dropped my cup of wine so many times from just being asleep.
When she was on lean too, so you got.
I was out there lean, y'all. I forgot.
She kept thinking she saw her bed somewhere and put the cup down. That shit just splashed.
I'm like one of them.
Too.
Yeah.
But
And
no.
then every time she be like, just fucking leave it. Just no. Just fucking leave it. I be like, cause I be trying to like clean it and shit. And she be like, fucking leave it. No, we paid for this shit. Like, just
Right.
fucking
I
leave
was
it.
like, no, what the fuck?
I mean,
no.
it's well worth that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Bitch, we pay for all this shit. They gonna clean this shit.
No, that
The
fucking
hell?
money. But I do. They having a party on January 28th.
Right.
Like the
At Club
28th.
Arrows. Yeah, it's a glow in the dark 3D
That
party.
one's popping. That
Yeah,
one's
we've been to that
that
one
one's
before.
good.
I want to go.
Yeah, we going.
Yeah, let's-
They give you 3D glasses, they say.
And they have a painter, a body painter.
Oh, I got
And yeah,
you.
that's what they said. And they give you
Look,
body paint
look.
too.
Yeah,
So what's
you can buy
crazy-
I want to
each
do
other.
it.
Yes.
What's crazy is I was right when I was like, damn, I have this party that's on the same day I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. It was the day before. They changed the date and I didn't realize they changed the date. I
shit.
thought I was just high. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking up.
damn.
They changed the date.
So
And
January
they-
28th is the date.
January
That's
28th.
Saturday, right?
That's my birthday month too.
I'm sorry.
That could be
She
my
a
group.
Capricorn.
That could be my
Your group
party.
party.
And if
Yeah.
you
We gotta start picking
if
fits
you're not in
now.
town, it might be a little time.
Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
never wear heels again in there.
January
I
28th.
learned
That's
the
on
lesson.
Saturday.
I hate
January
heels.
28th.
I
If you're
will
in
wear
town.
sneakers
I love
all
them
day.
all.
I'll have a nice ass dress and guess what?
Sneakers.
Sneakers.
Which one at Club Arrows?
Anywhere.
Yeah, Reason
bitch.
Real.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I will be on a red carpet with some sneakers. And
I'm
a strap
specifically
on.
saying there because I fuck with a heel here and there. Here and there. Because I like.
I like
Sometimes
women
I fuck with niggas that got
I like
feet
a nice
fetishes.
little chunk.
And
Yeah.
they want to see the heel sometimes.
I just am
I
over
fuck
it.
with feet after they've been dipped in bath.
Girl,
There's- it has to
fuck
be a
with
certain
me on
type of heel.
Twitter. Get Twitter.
I don't know if I,
have
ever
a
get a
Twitter
foot job
foot
though.
page.
I don't
And
know
a
if
feet
I ever
finder.
get a foot
I
job.
mean,
And OnlyFans, I don't know how to work
Because it's just
OnlyFans.
like, why
Okay.
jack me off with your feet and you can do it with your hands?
Because nigga, it's different.
like
It
something-
takes skill. Niggas like that. Let me tell you why
It
they
do
like
take
that
skill.
shit. Because it takes skill. It's hard to
Curl
pull
your,
your fucking feet
curl
up
your
and-
toes.
and
Right.
just. I could grab shit with my toes because I'm a fucking monkey, so I could do stuff like that. So it's come easy.
I don't
to
think
me.
I can come off a foot job though, because it's just
You'd be
like,
surprised. If
There-
you
I
not
mean, there's
into
just.
it,
There,
though.
I mean, I'm sure there's men who are
If you see
into
some pretty
feet,
ass
though.
feet, they oiled up real good, real right.
I rather
Y'all
put
just
them in
playing
my
around,
mouth.
and it
I rather
always
put them
start
in my
off.
mouth than
It always start
put
off
them
with a
on my
nigga
dick.
just playing with his dick with your foot. It always start off
it
as a
can
game.
start off like we chilling like on the bed
And then
or on the
next
couch,
thing you know,
and you start playing
nutting
like
on
with my
people's
dick
feet.
with your foot or whatnot. Like that's cool, but I ain't gonna be like, all right, you gotta give me a foot job. Like,
I
no,
mean,
no,
I feel
no,
like
That's not how it happens,
I feel like
though.
doing stuff like that is all like in a play or like to play with
Yeah, it could be,
different.
but don't let that be the
like,
climax.
Nah,
Like,
I mean, I'm sure
honestly
it
off
does
with a
do
foot
it
job.
for
Some
some.
niggas like
Yeah,
that
I'm
though.
about
Like
to say,
I've
it
gotten
probably does it
niggas
for
to
some
nut
people.
off. I got a video on Pornhub called. I gotta make another one because Thanksgiving is around the corner. But it was called Turkey Jerk.
Oh
It's a
no,
turkey instead of
jerking
jerking
them off with a
chicken.
turkey?
No,
Oh, my bad.
it was my hands, but it was like around Thanksgiving, so I named it.
yeah, no. Can you
Okay,
though?
Like you know how they
my
say choke the
hands,
chicken,
Uh-huh.
but we're jerking the turkey.
No, can you do it though with the turkey meat?
Hold on. So wait. So what was going? Hold on. You was jacking him off
Yeah,
with
with
your,
nothing, with my fucking hands.
why was it called
Like,
a turkey?
because it was around Thanksgiving, so turkey
Oh,
for Thanksgiving.
It's stressing me out.
Lord, like
oh shit.
I'm like, nigga, this is what I'm trying to
What's
say.
the background? Did it have the back? Did the background?
It was just like regular life. I had on a real sexy.
She had
like,
some cranberry
gown.
sauce in the back, some
But
dressing.
that's I'm
Yeah, the
getting more
creme de la
creative.
creme.
Like this year, I'm not even gonna say my idea, but it's hard. It's fucking amazing.
Uh oh. Can you
For
tell us off
Thanksgiving.
camera?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, we
don't wanna
wanna
give it away.
Girl,
I'm start making y'all
Honestly,
sign
surprised.
NDAs, girl. Y'all gonna have to sign them because life is getting crazy.
I would feel special signing an NDA.
Like, bitch,
I'm
my
like,
friend
I'm
said I
there.
gotta sign this bitch.
Man.
I'm on
I'm
my way.
there.
We made it.
Where I gotta sign NDAs
Okay,
and
so
shit.
nobody
That's the
bought
type of
this.
crowd I'm with.
Still getting none of
Hey,
What's the NDA?
That means,
non-
like, you can't
non-disclosure.
disclose
Non-disclosure
Yeah.
everything.
Type.
You can't talk about this shit here.
Like, if a nigga like it in his ass, he may not want people to know that. You know what I'm saying? Or about his foot fetish.
Type.
Around Thanksgiving. So. All right, so the first topic that I wanted to discuss, I feel like I'm realizing like nowadays people are having like more and more like different stances on it because I guess people are more open minded now. But I know I would never be cool with this because I feel like it creates for too many awkward situations. But do you think people should date like their friends' exes? How would y'all feel if a woman dated an ex of yours?
Can I go fast? Can I go fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like to a certain extent we have girl code, right? I also feel like you cannot help who you love. And I feel like us as humans hold so much territorial value over people we have fucked.
Like
It
we
is a
own
damn shame. Because at the end of the day, you don't own that person. Y'all fucked. Y'all didn't make it through, obviously. Y'all not
That's
together.
why y'all not there now.
maybe your cousin and him gonna be together, and your cousin and him gonna be happy, or your sister or whoever, like whoever's
Right.
fucking this person is gonna be happy, and they're gonna be successful with each other. Don't be a bitter bitch, because then you ain't gonna never grow.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be mad? You ain't make it with the nigga. He probably did you dirty, so you
Right.
don't know what the fuck is in store. Like,
That part.
unless you was still in love with him, and that's on you, because you probably ain't even say shit.
So let me ask
Let
you this.
that
So
nigga
say
get
if
away.
your best friend came to you like, yeah, I know such and such is your ex, but I know I really feel a vibe with him, and I think he's my person, and, you know, I want to be in a full-fledged relationship.
Who am I to be like?
So, all right, let me ask you this, to be honest. Would that fuck up your friendship in any way?
Not for real. Unless unless on their end they would get awkward and like not want to
And
be
then
cool
back
no
away.
more, and like not want to hang
This
out
thing
and
'cause
shit
you
because
had
they're in a
this.
relationship and try to like cut me out. Then I would just step to the side and y'all
Yeah.
do y'all. Like it wouldn't be no bad blood, because at the end of the day, I don't do that mad shit no more. Like I've evolved past that shit. So like now I'm in a place where I ain't finna let shit make me angry, because I got so many blessings in my life. I'm in love. People love me. Niggas love me. Why would I be stressed out about a nigga who don't?
Right.
Like one nigga, fuck hit that nigga. It's more niggas on the earth than it's us. So I got plenty options. The fuck? I don't gotta worry about that.
I thought it was
Right.
more women on the
And it's like once somebody's an
Oh
ex.
well, they be switching it though, and I like women, so I don't
But
like.
they
Yeah.
don't change shit.
The world is my oyster.
Don't you
I don't
get
give a
strapped.
fuck. Like I'm
Right.
gonna do me. I don't
Make
give a
real
fuck.
penises these days.
It's women out here with the shits. It's going down. I don't care less about what a man gonna do with my friend. Like even though sometimes it's like, oh, but for the most part, a bitch get down there and go get with my baby daddy. I'm like, bitch,
right.
do you?
Same.
As long as we not too close, like we not family, you
Right.
could date my baby daddy. But if we family, bitch, cut
That's
this
weird.
shit.
That's
different.
weird.
That's weird, because
Yeah.
now my kids, we double family. Bitch,
Right.
get the fuck
yeah.
out of here.
That's weird.
But if
Also,
you my
your
friend or
auntie
something and
and
you
your
want to
cousin.
slide to my baby daddy's side, that's your
Auntie
prerogative.
cousin.
Right,
That's what
right.
You gotta say auntie
Yeah, it's
cousin.
just like once I have an ex, it's like once I'm healed and moved past it, I could give a fuck what they do. It's just like I don't have there's no urge in me to cock block them in any way or anything like that. And if it's like one of my friends, it's always like just do whatever is gonna work for you.
I got a lighter.
It would make it weird for a minute,
Hold it.
but I don't know. I feel like it's a maturity thing at some point. And it also depends on how much time has passed. Because it would be fucking weird if I just broke up with someone and then
then
they're
you
with
done
my
fuck-
friend.
you-
So so if it's like within
levels to the shit.
there's definitely levels, because it's like if it's within
I ain't
a year or
watched
two,
I ain't watched
I'm
her
gonna look
pussy
at you a
just
little
yet.
funny. But if
Sure,
it's
it's
been
like-
like 4, 5,
something
6
bad. The
years,
dick's still in
I'm
there,
done
like-
moved on, have my
Look how
own
these
family
rest
or
of-
another nigga, and I'm I just don't see myself ever giving a fuck that much. It takes too much energy out of me.
You want to pass that down?
Oh,
to her?
yeah.
She fooled me with the blunt, y'all. Pass me
She was
unleashed
testing
blunt.
you. She was testing you.
Oh, again, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Don't do too much.
This is the same thing.
Look, don't do too much this
Nah,
time.
I'm cool with this.
You
shit.
good?
Trust me.
7 pounds of pressure.
No, I'm
I'll
good.
take it just a second. Look, all it take is just a second.
That caught me off
All
guard.
it take is 7 pounds of pressure.
Yeah, we don't smoke no mid over here.
Uh-oh.
No, but the good bag.
All right, no. What I was about to say is
Look
though,
at this.
I feel like it kind of
me.
depends on how y'all break up, because it's like if we had a bad breakup and we pretty much hated each other. I feel like I can't even go with that angle, because it's like I guess it depends how serious we were. If I actually called them an ex, and I know if you dating a nigga like me, especially on my dad's side of the family, my family is always doing shit. So more than likely, you gonna meet like all of the cousins I'm close with and a lot of my family members, and I share shit with my family or whatnot, even with my girl being there. Like I share shit with them, so they'll know a lot about her. So I feel like it would just be too weird to date an ex of mine, because I used to bring her around a lot anyways.
But what if it was one of the homies?
It's just like that the same though. Like my friends, I bring my girl around them a lot, so I feel like it would just be
Premeditated, like.
I wonder if
Weird.
it's
It would
different.
just
I
be
feel like
weird.
it's
No, it would
different for
just be a
men and
weird
women
thing.
though, for real. Because
Yeah.
for men is a masculine.
And I know how I am. Like I make inappropriate jokes a lot, so I might say some shit like, "Yeah, I remember you." Like I bring up memories a lot, and that can make the nigga feel uncomfortable.
You do
'Cause
that just to be
I remember
paid.
a lot of shit.
But
so.
that's
You
the type
would
of
do it
shit
'cause you
you.
can
That's
watch
the
your
type of risk
mouth.
you take, though. That's the type of risk
Getting
you
into
take.
that.
And that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
wouldn't do it, because I don't want
Somebody
to be.
else.
I
that's
don't want
like
to be
from that situation.
You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to feel like a nigga got one up on me on my own girl, or like it's like, damn, we ain't do this yet, and this nigga sharing a memory about this.
It do be niggas
or
that
it's
want
like
your
he more
bitch,
familiar
too.
with my girl than I am. Like he talking
niggas
about
that
personal
want your
shit.
bitch.
That's
that
one
they
of my
used to
biggest
do.
fears though in life though, is that a nigga who I'm fucking with, I done fucked with one of his homeboys or something, and we like randomly like, and I'm gonna be
Bump
like,
into him.
hey, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bitch that know how to play it cool.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta
One
play it
thing
cool.
about it,
And no, that's the best way to go.
I'm gonna play
about
it cool
for sure.
always.
You gotta
like
play it cool.
I make the uncomfortable jokes before the nigga gets a chance to.
Okay.
Like, I'ma just
That's how you
full
break the
throttle
ice.
that.
Yeah.
Like y'all both like my head, don't y'all? What's your favorite part? I'm that type of bitch. Like I'm not finna.
yeah, break
I'm
it.
not
there
about
and
to.
wait.
I'm gonna break up the monotony.
Right.
Then also
exactly.
though, and that's why I probably wouldn't date an ex of a friend's ex, because like I don't want to like say if she did say some shit like, oh yeah, I know both of y'all love my head. I don't want to think about you sucking my nigga's dick or whatnot. I don't want to think about that shit at all.
might have
So,
to- She did.
I take pride.
She did it.
Exactly.
She had to have
I don't want the
practice.
nigga to start reminiscing on that. You know, like I don't want him reminiscing on the times he had with my bitch.
We might
you
have
know?
to have a threesome one time.
Yeah, nah, it ain't for me.
Let me talk to you.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
for
butter,
real.
yeah,
Hey,
butter.
look,
Hey,
because
butter,
I've
no,
been in
I
that
promoted
position
that
before,
clip.
and I
Y'all
said
wanna take
that.
some
more
mommy?
women think like you, but they scared to speak on it. I promoted that clip on purpose so women can live out their fantasies, because it is like, even though I'm not one of them, it's a lot of niggas who would be cool with, you know what I'm saying?
No, there's a lot of
niggas.
niggas that are also would say exactly what you said.
What?
There's some niggas that I'm just not that nigga. It's like 90%.
But not, still,
yeah,
but still
on
niggas
nigga
out
side.
there, though. But
I
I'm
ain't
saying,
even gonna say
but no,
90%.
but
For real, the
yeah,
number
I don't
that I
think
would
that's
use,
too high, babe.
I feel like
70. I feel like maybe 70, 60.
about 65-ish.
Yeah.
Of
A lot
niggas that
would do
wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Because realistically, a lot of niggas ran trains on bitches with their
Yeah,
homeboys
exactly.
when they was in high school.
They were just
And all
insecure
you
not
gotta
to
do,
make the woman feel
yeah,
like the
all
centerpiece.
you gotta do as a goddess, as a queen, as a woman, as a grown ass woman now is
Is
to
direct
make
it properly.
Yeah, you just gotta be the fucking
And that's
conductor
why I
and take
put the
control.
Clip, and that's why I put the clip out. 'Cause I'm just like, yo, she
I ain't
really
even posted though because I
manifested.
said that nigga name.
Yeah, no, I know. She manifested.
We could.
that
You should have told Watts to like put a little beat
But,
right
yeah,
there.
bleep, time stamp it. But like, no, she really manifested. Like, she took control of the situation in the right way, and she knew what she wanted, and she didn't do it like in the, I don't know, in a sloppy way or nothing.
Yeah,
like
nah.
it was structured. She had a real conversation when it got to the point. I feel
like,
like
this
that's
is exactly what I
because
want.
that's not the norm in our society right now. I feel like you gotta be like butter to like talk it into existence and talk to the niggas like, yo, y'all both like fucking me. Y'all don't mind being around each other, nigga. Like, what's the problem? Like, let's just have fun, type of shit. But a lot of women, I think, are scared to be vocal because of judgment. I get it, but if that's really what you want, you have to be able to communicate the right
You
way.
gotta commit.
I don't think it's not necessarily judgment. I
Got
feel
to
like
see
a
it
lot of
through, my boy.
women probably don't speak on it because it hasn't been an option. So it's like, what two bitches are gonna, or what one bitch is gonna like just know that she could orchestrate.
I ain't gonna
something
hold
like
you.
that.
Porn made me realize it could happen.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot of
Porn
guys.
made
two
me
guys
realize
around
I
the
could do
porn.
whatever the fuck
And
I
them
want to
niggas
do
be straight.
sexually.
And them niggas be straight.
They be straight as fuck. They be fucking the bitches together.
Black
It's like
niggas. Black.
it's a
Tan 'em up.
chemistry,
Tan 'em
bro.
up.
The reason why I'm in love with fucking Rico Nasty and Wesley Pipes is because they fucked bitches together,
Yeah.
and it just was like, oh my god. You know?
Deep.
And they hood niggas who you would think would never do no shit like that, and they do it often.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Niggas
that's
be
kind of what it is. It's always the ones you think would never do it. It's the ones you think he wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he would.
Doing
You
that
gotta just
shit.
have that conversation. And like, even if you say no,
Make a goddamn joke, girl.
Right.
Exactly. Like,
Make a fucking
even
joke.
if you say no,
And read the room
I don't
and
think it's
do
gonna
it.
be like the end of the world. He's just be like, no, I'm not into that. If he's mature enough, but like, yeah, some niggas don't even know what they want all the way, all the time. So sometimes
You gotta.
you put the idea, it's
yeah.
like, oh well, shit, I never thought about it like this. We both enjoying you, and you know, you the centerpiece of it. Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might be more
It's
comfortable
like sharing
seeing
the
his
Last
nigga.
Supper.
You know what I'm saying? He might be more comfortable seeing his own nigga naked than a nigga off the street. You know?
But it's like, it's also like, if men can be like, I want to share, I want to be shared.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
As a man, I want to be shared or whatever. Like, that's kind of the big thing with me too. With it, it's like, why the fuck? I'm not saying I do it all the time because that was really my only one experience, honestly.
Okay.
So I can't say like, oh, you know, that's just what I want. But I do want to have more than one partner in life, and it's probably gonna be men. I'm probably gonna have a couple of girlfriends, but my main like thing is gonna be men because I love the masculinity.
Exactly.
Love it all. So when it's like true masculinity and I feel safe and I feel like loved for and I feel cared for and shit, that's like what's important for me. So if I fuck 2 men, they gotta worship the ground I walk on. It's not gonna be no random ass dude I pick up off the side of the street. I need him to call me a superstar, tell me I'm a queen, tell me I'm successful, tell me I'm beautiful. Cause my sex is a manifestation for me. It's not just sex, it's a manifestation. So every time I fuck, I close my eyes and envision myself on a pile of money. Like it's in my mind. Even though I know it's gonna be hard when I fuck on money, but it's gonna be good because
Sex
it's money.
magic is a thing for real though.
For fucking
like
real.
when I have sex with an intention, like if I have an intention behind my orgasm, my orgasms are always a lot better. And then it's like I do this thing where it's like as soon as I know I'm about to come, I like take what I'm trying to manifest and I like allow it to become my orgasm as well. And so it like shoots out to the universe. I feel like my orgasm is going to actually make some shit happen, and it has time and time again. I be doing sex magic all the time.
Man, I say that shit.
Is
I masturbated fluid and I masturbated, edge myself,
say it out loud.
Get myself there.
I didn't need to do that.
Go back down.
She put some fucking vagina spells on.
I had an interesting thing.
I manifest money. I manifest more business. Like if I know I'm about to have a slow week, I need to fuck real quick. Or not, I need to have sex real quick. And then I like be like, all right, my phone's about to start dinging. And then literally, lo and behold, a few hours later, boom, 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 like
there it
whole
is.
week.
Now I do notice like while we fucking and when we get towards like the end, like when we both at the climax, I do notice like we get a lot of like notifications on our phones. It's like beep 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 beep, and we ignore it because I feel like we both reaching the same goal. But I do notice we get a lot of notifications when we fucking.
Always have sex with an intention. Even if you're not necessarily like into like all that shit, you could always put intention behind when your orgasm. Put intention behind the connection that you, how you want to leave the situation with the partner.
It's as simple as an affirmation.
Yeah, just an affirmation. I want to feel like a badder bitch, or I want to, you know, have
Whatever
no worries
you got
tomorrow.
going
Less
on.
anxiety. Whatever the fuck.
It's like a praise kink though too. So okay, boom. Like the last time I had sex with my kid's dad, we had sex and I made him say affirmations to me. So whatever I said, he repeated.
Okay.
That shit was crazy. Like I don't even remember what having sex with him felt like because that last time I was fucking myself.
Yep.
I was fucking me. He was just a vessel, and that sounds so fucked up. Sound like I was doing magic with him, but I low key was because we broke up after that tragically.
And he could have low key been calling your power back.
Yeah. That's really what it was. And he was just saying all the shit I was saying. I was saying shit like I'm rich, I'm successful, I'm fucking immaculate. I'm an immaculate conception of spirit. Like I was just saying crazy words because I read this book, the science of prayer or something like that, along the lines of that. And that book taught me how to pray and how to be descriptive with prayer because prayer is important.
It really is because
for manifestation.
I mean, how many times have we seen those science experiments? And you know when they have the cup of rice with the water in it, and they have 2 cups, and 1 cup you say bad shit to it, like you piece of shit, you're stupid, da da da, every day, and the other cup you speak life into it. And like a month or 2 months will pass by, and the cup that you are speaking life into is like white and fluffy still, and the other cup is all brown and molded and disgusting. Oh, wow. And it's like so, and then they do it with frozen water as well, where you will speak to the different cups, either good or bad, and then they look at the microscope to see what the water crystals and stuff to see what it looks like, and the bad one will be all distorted and messed up, and the other one will be all in formation and like aligned and cute, pretty little snowflake looking things.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like you got to tell the cells in your body we are made of water, correct? Like we're like about 98% water. So you got to tell your body and all the cells in your body what to do. So if you consistently waking up, speaking on negative shit.
If you wake up every morning, the first thing you do is get on Instagram and do some negative shit. The first thing you need to do is be thankful, be grateful. Because being grateful is the first step of manifestation for real. Like that's what really what it is. People fail to realize you have to be grateful for where you are right now because for real, you prayed for this. You pray for where you at right now. So you got to appreciate that in order to even move forward to gain access to the things you want more of. You can't just be like, I fucking hate my life, my car, and then you wonder why your car break down, your house done got broken into, you done lost everything, your man left you, because you never was appreciative of shit.
Right.
I feel like subconsciously when you put shit in your negative shit in your head like that, you don't really want to act on making your life better. You kind of get complacent where you at because you respect the worst shit.
No, exactly.
But like you proactive and you manifesting positive thoughts, you're gonna be more likely to take actions to get and take the right steps to get to where you want to get in life.
And actually, like taking it seriously about everything, even when it comes to fucking, like that's actually one of the most important places that you should feel like you're best at, and put in time and work in the space that you and your partner are having sex in, and time and space and how you're fucking. All of that intention is super important. Is when you're opening your vessel like that. But it's just like every day, the music you listen to. That's why Glorilla is such a breath of fresh fucking air. Because it's like, she be talking the hard shit, but at the same time, it's like life. Yeah. It like gives you life when you hear her. Versus when you're listening to somebody like the City Girls or however many other fucking bitches out here rapping. It just doesn't sit well. You know what I mean? In the heart.
It's good for the moment. It's good on the night out.
Not even that.
I feel like different people like different shit because all of us are different types of vessels.
Right.
So some of us came to the world as dark matter beings per se or whatever, and some of us came being of light. So that is what really is the depiction. Like I notice when I go out, I don't be knowing every motherfucking song. I know a couple songs. They paid when I went out last weekend or whatever, or the weekend before, they played T Grizzly First Day Out. I know that song like the back of my motherfucking head.
And when you hear that song, does it gives
bro,
you chills
my
up your...
My cheek get chills. My
It gave me the same feeling, dreams and nightmares.
Yes, like it's like a grinder song. Like that's a hustler song. Like a nigga, you feel that shit.
You feel it in your
Even
soul.
if, bruh,
It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, It's like it puts you in that mode of like hustle, grind, like it's grind season, and all you see is yourself in your head doing what the fuck you doing, whatever you doing. You ain't gotta be selling drugs because you hustling. Like so, you just sing that shit, and like when I be singing that shit, cool. But every song don't get me like that, and a lot of people I notice they like cling on to secular music. I'm more so of a. I found this song randomly on YouTube and I was scrolling and I found this goddamn shit. Like, I like colors. I like Tiny Desk shows. I like all of that type of shit. Like,
Tiny Desk gives me life.
Tiny Desk is the shit.
Tiny
and I
Desk
love the fact that they getting so many more artists on there. Like, I remember when it was just like unknown ass people.
Right.
But now they got Gucci Mane's. Well, they've been with that nigga for years. Usher just did one. They had Erykah Badu on one. That's old. Him and fucking, who's this DJ?
She said Ben.
That's crazy. So it was big Gucci on there.
No, he wasn't big though.
Okay.
It was like new Gucci.
Oh, okay.
But it was years ago.
Yeah,
okay, wow.
And it was him. What the fuck is Metro Boomin?
Metro Boomin?
Yeah.
Oh.
They
He
had
was on that
a
bitch
Ty
playing the
Dolla
piano.
Sign on
That
there.
probably was fire.
He was on that bitch playing the piano.
Tyler need to do another one.
Yeah, Ty was on there.
Tyler's was hard.
Yeah, that one was
Tyler
I'm saying,
was
but
hard as hell.
he put out 2 albums.
I think his out of all the rap people who go, the rap niggas who go on Tiny Desk, Tyler did it the best. I feel
He
like
did. He really just
Freddie
came
Gibbs
on
had a
with-
good one. I don't know if you seen Freddie
Oh
Gibbs.
yeah,
I
I
just
saw
watched
Freddie
his.
Gibbs.
Tanking the Bangers is a OG one.
I
It's my
cry.
favorite
I cry at
fucking
the
one.
roller coaster song every single time. Always. I'm always leaving that tiny.
I don't think it was a Tiny Desk, but Janae Aiko did it into the show. It was like
No, it
trippy.
was a Tiny Desk. It was
like-
when they were having to do it at home.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tiny
it was
Desk,
like
yeah.
a
Oh
if I
my
was on
God,
shrooms,
Young
bro,
Thug
that
did
shit
one
was-
at home. His fucking home at
was
that
fire.
moment was fire. I was like, this nigga looked like a hippie. Love it.
Free,
I'll have to
Free
check that one
Thug
out. I
and
haven't
Free
seen that
Thug.
one yet.
Girl, it's amazing.
Yeah, I
But-
haven't watched
But
that.
no, I'll say this. Before I started having sex with Jazz, I was always too shy to speak during sex. And then I noticed I felt more powerful, like, you know, anytime me and Jazz having sex and I'm stroking her, especially slow stroking her, and I say shit, like certain things to her in the ear. And it's like when I tell her, like, all right, it's time to come on this dick or whatever, like, it usually happens. Like, if I can speak,
Bitches love that.
whisper in the ear,
Tell me
it
how
made
to
the shit
come.
more
Walking
intense.
through.
Just say that
But yeah, it's like
fucking
I'm
shit.
walking her through her orgasm,
Yes.
and we
And
building
thank
this
you.
shit
That's
up
exactly
and
what
get
that is.
And I got better at, I think I call it retention, to where I hold off my nut to make sure she comes first, and then I can just bust off in her like a Uzi. And
Simple.
so yeah, before her though, I was just too shy and nervous and scared to say anything to a woman. Like
I got a
have
saying
moments and
though
shit.
that goes into that. Every person is a freak. It just take the right person to bring it out.
And it was just
I
every
was not a
person
talker.
is.
I was not a talker. When it
Listen,
came.
niggas be surprised, bro. I remember one time this dude, he was like a square ass nigga. And we ended up fucking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he had some hood to him, but he was like a hard working, go to work type of nigga. Pay my child support. I go to work. That's what I do. And I smoke black and miles, right? And shit. So like, he came over my house one night, late night. I was horny as shit. I hadn't had sex in like 2 weeks. It was tragic. So I call him because I know he's reliable.
Reliable dick.
And his dick is good when he not high or doing no crazy shit. So I'm like, all right, what kind of drugs you did today? Nothing. I'm supposed to smoking weed. Cool, bitch, you can come through. Cause otherwise, stay the fuck away from me.
What kind of
bitch.
drugs you did
For real,
today?
did you do any ecstasy? Bitch, I don't want you.
Right, that's
Go home.
yeah. That's the biggest misconception
fucking
about
home.
fucking Molly.
They think that it's gonna make your dick so hard. No,
your
bitch,
shit
it
be
goes
on
the opposite.
soft.
It got you your 2 male threesome though. The ecstasy.
Yeah,
right?
but
It's
that
what-
wasn't.
it's
that
probably
was,
when it's wearing
First of
off.
all, we didn't have my threesome when we were off ecstasy though.
That's true because you said the nigga walked out.
It was
the
like
room.
the
Right.
next night or something.
It was
No, she planned that.
months later.
She kicked her,
I was
she
down.
kicked her girlfriends out, told them bitches to go home.
First of all, we
And
went to
then-
California together.
That's right.
Okay.
I remember that. Yeah.
We had sex on the fucking bed while he was in the bathroom shit.
Taking the shit
right?
from tacos.
Once we came back from Cali, a month after that is when I got
It
my
went
fucking
down.
thewesome.
2 months after that.
1 month after
Oh,
that.
well, you ain't waste no time.
You put in some.
Yeah, you put in some
footwork.
work. You deserved it though.
Yeah, for real.
Like you put in the work for it. That's what I was about to say. All right, so I guess so. So my original point about dating your friend's exes, I just wouldn't do it because I don't want to be comparing memories, and I take pride in like knowing I'm like the only nigga in the room who see my girl naked. Now if another bitch see my girl naked, I don't give a fuck about that. But like another nigga. You know, I just don't ever want it to be a comparison. Like, yeah, I probably fucked her better than this nigga did. Or whatever. It just creates for awkward situations. And I wouldn't date any of my niggas' exes either.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
That's kind of why it's hard
I
to
feel
date
like
as a
for-
porn star too, though. Like, because niggas, that exact thing that you think, but that's why, like, a lot of niggas, when they try to date me, they be like, I don't care what you do. And I be like, you sound dumb as fuck, because you're lying, bitch.
So, but how would they end up in the same room as, like, the niggas you shoot with? Like, how
Not even that they would end up in the same room as me, but niggas done seen me naked. They done seen me fuck. Niggas done
But
fucked
no, I'm
me.
talking about naked in person, I guess. I'm more
Niggas
so
have fucked me. Like, I like sex.
No, but I'm saying, well, what's the chance?
Might have fucked one of your homeboys and I never knew y'all was
that's
homeboys.
the-
That's not different. It's the same shit to a nigga. Like, I've done that.
No,
Like, when a nigga be mad,
I'm realizing that that's not different. That
It's
is
not different.
real.
It's
Like,
like-
that's my nigga. I'm gonna be around a lot.
Yeah, like,
And it's kind of hard because
So
like,
it's like,
if I'm
damn.
telling you about certain shit that I deem that's just for us. You like, oh yeah, nigga, I remember when I was hitting her from the back too. Dude, it's like, damn, like, nigga, I don't want to hear about you hitting her from the. Nigga, I'm trying to vent to you. Like, you tell me this
Your
is
friends are petty too. They would bring some shit.
yeah,
up.
that's what
They
I'm
would
saying.
say
And
something.
yeah, I'm grateful that my circle of friends don't do that. Now, it was a girl we just fucked, and we had no feelings for it. And that's a little different. But I still try to avoid that. But sometimes shit like that just fell in my lap. But like if I figure, even if they never made it official, if I feel like it was feelings there between them two, I'm not fucking her because I just care about my, relationship with my friends more, with my homeboys more. 'Cause I don't ever want to fuck that up over some pussy when there's so much pussy out here. And it's not even that hard to get pussy if you just know how to talk and know what you want. If you're just not a creep or too much of an asshole, you can get ass, and you can get ass with the condom off. So like you get ass both ways. Like you just gotta know
I
how to
feel
talk.
like
It's on you.
It's like some people feel like, oh, whatever is this, whatever the case may be. So if I did just fuck this guy and I didn't give a fuck about him or whatever, so that made it, oh, that was just you and my homeboy, y'all didn't even give a fuck about each other, y'all just fucked. But at the same time, at the end of the day, behind closed doors, when that man is by himself and he has time to think about these
that
things,
shit, yeah.
he's gonna feel how he feels. And that's always been my thing with niggas, because us as women, we have had to be trained that if one of our homegirls that hit this nigga before, we can't. I'm 22, right? I like older men. Like my men, 35 and up, damn near. I don't really fuck around with the youngsters. They do too fucking much. They call my phone too much, and you not paying the bill.
34 and under, y'all
Them
have
older
no
niggas
chance.
want to pay the bill, and they don't even call that much. So they could do that. Anyways,
like they naps.
they
That's
probably
what-
done fucked one of my
valid.
cousins, because meanwhile, my cousin was grown when you was grown. I wasn't even fucking thought of. I was a child. Nigga, I just got grown. So you probably done fucked one of my cousins or my auntie or something, nigga. I ain't even trying to think about it. But if you did, I ain't gonna hold it against you. But we as women aren't allowed to hold it against y'all because you're a fucking man. So you allowed to have moved on through life and fucked who you fucked and had those experiences and be able to talk or be secret about it. Like, and I'm a curious bitch. So, bro, for instance, I was dating this guy and he had fucked an older girl that I knew. She wasn't my family, but she was an older girl that I was trying to fuck. He fucked her. I ended up fucking her sister before I ever could fuck her, so that was dead. I'm like, fuck. Anyway.
Fucked up.
Probably could have still fucked her if you manifested it.
It ain't that deep.
Okay.
We homies.
Oh, okay.
She got married. I love her. Anyways, right, good for her and shit. So, but he fucked her, right? When I asked somebody, I knew he fucked her because I read his body language. I'm like, you fucked her. And why you lying about it? I just want to know, was your pussy good?
So what was his body language like? What
It was just weird as fuck. And he didn't want to talk about it. Why the fuck not? We talk about everything else. Why the fuck not?
Talk about it.
You know who her baby daddy is? I said he crazy, tried to run over with the car. You said you remember. How you remember that?
Oh, you like slipped out.
Nothing slip out. I knew what the fuck was going on. Niggas can't lie to me. Especially if I love them. Bitch, tell me the truth. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
So when he I'm like, okay, then he fucked one of my cousins that was older. I'm like, you fucked my cousin? She don't even live here any longer. You could, why, what the fuck? Then his ex-girlfriend, my mother's boyfriend, they were cousins. So I'm like, you just all of my motherfucking life.
Sisters.
Yeah, see, that's too much.
He's playing
just all of my life.
He was playing seeds. He knew he manifested you. He was like, I want
How the fuck? That's weird. How?
I want the fresh flower.
Man, that shit
like
was
I'm
crazy.
planting seeds. I know it's gonna
Fuck
be a
him,
flower
though.
that grows.
I love him though, but fuck him.
I'm dead.
But
It'll be
we
back.
have toxic sex together. That's why I don't fuck him out like that. Cause
Talk
Toxic
about
sex
it.
is
Back.
real good though.
we don't do
I had
nothing
a lot
but
of toxic sex.
argue, and he be complaining because I don't be trying like.
You be playing because what?
He be mad because I'm going to suck his dick.
I would be playing too.
I just be like, give me some hand and get the fuck out. Because I treat him like a munch.
Munch,
That's what he
yeah.
is. You fucking
I
munch.
was
Like, you
feeling
done
you.
fucked all these people. And you try
was
to make me
feeling
feel
you, nigga.
guilty. I ain't even fucked none of your
I was
niggas.
feeling you.
I fucked the nigga from your hood. You don't even like him.
Fuck the ops.
It was an accident. I never knew. Look, I never knew. I don't know. I'm not in the streets,
Nigga was
nigga.
shooting
Right.
at him and shot at you.
Right.
That shit crazy.
Nigga gonna shoot your
I don't
ass.
even
It
know
ain't my
these
fault. What the
niggas.
fuck?
Nigga is busting a lot of ways.
Bruh, you mad at me? Busting more than one way.
That's. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I got it on your hand.
Shots.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Everybody else? Good?
I think my cup is cool too.
Okay, all right. So I've been thinking about this lately, and it's kind of like on a topic we was kind of talking about, because I know you like older niggas or whatnot, and like, do you find like with you dating older niggas since you're younger, since you say you 22, do you find like a lot of times where older men feel like they can get over on you in any way?
My grandma has a saying that she always said to me: "Be an old man's sweetheart before you be a young man's fool." Because even if an older man is trying to manipulate me, he's going to be honest
Thoroughly.
all the time. Anytime
I thought
an older
manipulation
man,
was kind of tied up in lies though.
no.
Cause say you being honest,
You
how
can
can
tell
it
the
be
truth and manipulate a motherfucker way better, and that's what people fail to realize. That's
How
why
can you
I'm so
manipulate
honest.
with being honest? Because say you land
Because
exactly
you put it all on the
table.
table. So if a motherfucker choose to still deal with you, they choose to still deal with you, and
So
that's,
that's not
on them.
manipulation, nigga. She ain't been fooled.
It is.
She know exactly what she gave
It
herself
is though.
into.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Right? Because we're so used to everybody lying. Us as women, us as men, we don't trust nobody lying ass bitches, lying ass niggas. So when you meet a motherfucker who tell you the truth, like me, for instance, when a dude tell me, "Oh, I like you," well, I make porn, and this is what I do, and I do humiliation, and I'm a findom. Like this is what I do. You want to see my feet? Like I'm that girl.
Right.
Like your niggas probably see me clapping my ass on Instagram or something. I'm that girl. Why you post twerk videos all the time on Instagram? I'm marketing. That's fucking why. Like I'm her. So I'm gonna always be fucking honest. So if a nigga still choose to love me and love the ground I walk on and want my last year's draws, that's his fucking fault.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Right?
manipulation.
But
though.
it
It's too-
is.
But it is because it's so
they're
rare.
not used to
They're
it.
not used to
It's
it.
a rarity.
It's a
Because I'm a rarity,
I think that.
I get over. Listen, so if I was to tell a lie, they're gonna believe it like it's the truth. Cause I tell the truth all the fucking time. I'm like the big bad wolf.
But that's their fault for like dealing with.
Hey,
But it's still
Niggas
manipulation.
who lied to them. Because I don't think it's manipulation because you're being honest. Just because they're not used
what
to
she's
it,
saying though is she knows
though.
the power she holds by telling the truth, and sometimes she manipulates that
if you
shit.
tell
Or
the truth,
they don't want to be.
if you tell a lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth about you.
Exactly, as you should. But what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of niggas also tell the truth because they don't want no bullshit. Like they want it to be straightforward, cut and dry. They don't want no confusion. I don't think some niggas be prepared if a girl say no. They be like, all right, at least I was honest with her. Like you could say yes. Like if you give them, because I feel like it can't be manipulation if a nigga like, yo, are you sure you want to get into this? If yes, cool. If no, cool.
Because a nigga has tried. So basically, boom, you can meet an older guy because you younger. You know, you might not be, because I'm young. I'm not like all the way together. You know how I should, like how I could be, but I'm not like all the way there. But every older guy who's come into my life has taught me something. I've walked away with something valuable from the situation.
Right.
I've gained access to something new. The only reason I have done these things is because I know the art of seduction. I know how to use what I have, which is the truth, and what I fucking look like.
So that was like.
So my looks. So look, we got the truth, right? And we have my looks, right? These two things are a fucking mastermind for manipulation.
So that was the topic though, because like I was about to get to that. So like, what's the difference between manipulation versus seduction? Like, is it manipulation and seduction? Is it manipulation and seduction?
Yeah, it's very.
They go together.
Can you seduce somebody without manipulating them?
It go together. Because either way, you fucking with their head. And manipulation ain't nothing but fucking with somebody's head. So even if you using seduction, even if you using the slight touch of your fingers, even if you caressing somebody's back, even if you telling somebody they're pretty before you rob the fucking bank to be charming, even if you're a fucking serial killer and you offer them to help them with their flat tire, but you kill them. You were still charming and a gentleman and you manipulated the situation, but you was using seduction. They go together.
I feel like manipulation can be
for real. It can be much
for more negative shit. I feel like seduction can be more so. Oh, you want to bring this out of this. You want to bring this out of this person for more pleasure.
Think about the CEOs who fuck their younger workers because they want to help them get a raise.
But I feel like it can be
that's seduction. That's seduction, right? But it's in a negative way because they're seducing their finances. So the finances will make a bitch pussy wet. So if a nigga tell you, I'm gonna do such and such and such and such and such for you, and this is gonna put you here, there, everywhere, and this I'm gonna teach you how to fish. I'm not gonna give you no fish, cause for real, that's what every bitch want. We don't really care if the money. It doesn't matter. The only reason we want money from niggas cause they can't give us nothing else. If it's a CEO and he telling me I'm gonna give you this and this and this, and you got an S corp and you got this and you got this, and teaching me how to start a fucking business, I don't want no money from him. He paying for my businesses to get started, all that type of shit. That's where the manipulation comes in at, right? Because now he got these cards in his hands because he done kept it real with you. You know he got a wife. You know you can't say this shit.
I'll say like this. So manipulation to me is when somebody in a situation has an upper hand and they kind of like taking advantage of you in a sense. It's like they don't really have your best interests or whatnot. They trying to see how they can be the winner in a situation. So it's like, how can I take advantage of this person? How can I get them to do what I want them to do? I feel like seduction can be like, no, I know this is in you. I know this can be great for the both of us. And I'm also concerned about you having pleasure in the situation. So seduction is being more like, oh, I'm trying to see how another way she can come. I really feel like she'll like sucking dick if she thought about it like this. And she would enjoy it. I feel like it's more enjoyable. Manipulation, sometimes you don't know the end goal.
I feel like we look at words from a negative connotation because we've been taught to look at these words from a negative connotation, right? Like nice. Nice isn't really a good word, but we say it because it sounds fucking good, right? But nice really means lowly and beneath if you look at the etymology of the word. So if you think about...
Yeah, nice guys finish last.
Yeah, they always do. And it's the fucking truth.
Yeah,
because when you're nice, you get walked over and shit, whatever, boom. But my point with that is that everybody on this earth is going to be used. Right? A person can manipulate you for the betterment of you. It just might change.
You just not realizing you're being manipulated though.
It ain't even.
You don't know what the end goal is all the time in manipulation.
Stockholm syndrome though. You can be getting manipulated by somebody and then become comfortable with them, and now y'all friends and y'all.
And now you fucked up, but you could be fucked up.
You fucked up, but you don't care because this is your family now. This is your family,
and that's what I'm saying. I feel like with seduction, it's no ceiling, it's no cap. I feel like with manipulation, you pretty much getting them to do what you want them to do. But like seduction, you could really be looking out for the person and you care about their pleasure as well.
I feel like like with manipulation, there's levels. You know what I mean? So seduction is a different version of it's still you're still manipulating
it's like a tier.
situation.
Like it's the umbrella of manipulation, and then you got seduction under the umbrella. Mm-hmm. Because manipulation is a whole big thing. It's all the way like down to hypnotizing a person. That's manipulating a person's mental matter. Motherfuckers have made people forget their names. Like, have made them forget that they know how to walk and shit just from hypnotizing them. That's a form of fucking manipulation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, so it's like all of these things are
the drugs we take
manipulate our DNA.
Yeah. Liquor, wine,
all of it alters our state.
Yo, one thing I learned about alcohol is that the reason why you get drunk and you get put into like a euphoric like mindset is because your body's being poisoned, and so your brain is like, let me flood all this feel good stuff in you because you were about to die, nigga. I was like, what?
It's a survival tactic.
It's like a survival tactic.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
It's like taking any psychedelics or anything like that. Like your body,
it triggers certain.
It's triggering something in your mind, chemical. So it's breaking something. So it's all the way down to like reprogramming your brain.
But so I'll say this: I feel like at least with seduction, you looking out for the pleasure of that person, because somebody can just manipulate you and you don't know what you're doing. You're not getting no pleasure out of it. You just doing what they want you to do. At least with seduction, they bring something out of you and you getting off on it too. I feel like
well, no, it's just like what it is like manipulation is an umbrella term. So there's different types of ways you can manipulate. Yeah. Like I can manipulate this to move a certain way. I can manipulate, with my words or how I'm talking to somebody. Seduction is underneath that umbrella. Yeah, it's a more acceptable form of manipulation. It's a form of manipulation that we actually want. Like seduction, bitches want to be seduced. We like being seduced. But also with seduction, there's different ways you can seduce. You can be a salesman and seduce people to purchase things. You can be a woman,
like under seduction is charming.
It's just
like
charming.
You can be charming and gentle and kind and sweet. And those things will help you get your way.
Good.
And
but
then you
got
pretty
privilege.
You got fucking pretty privilege of the motherfuckers who are sexy and who are beautiful and who are gorgeous. And you get shit and you can't lie and say you don't because you do. You get shit. You sexy.
I feel like smelling good is a form of seduction.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like, say if I like to be up close and personal. I like to be
like it.
Exactly.
That's why I'm big on personal hygiene. Like I like to be up close and personal. And I feel like if I smell good, women will be more receptive to that. It's like if I smell good, it kind of puts them at ease.
Smell good, you just be like, damn, I could just eat you up.
Exactly, and they be like, okay, this nigga cares about himself. He cares about personal hygiene, and you pretty much figure he clean at that point. If he took that much effort into smelling good for you, and he want to be next to you, he obviously wants you to smell it. And put women, it kind of put like this wall down that they might have had up, or put like one of the walls down, or like let their guard down a little bit. It's like, okay, I'm at least 1 foot in now.
Especially when you fucking with a soft girl, fucking with a girl in her soft era. What you got on? Good. I'm quick to. What you got on to a man?
Yo, tell me why I asked the dude. I was like, "What's that cologne you have on?" He was like, "I don't even know. It's one of my random colognes." He's like, "Don't worry, I don't got no money." I said, "Damn. What kind of PTSD do you have from these hoes out here?" The first thing you say, not thank you, not anything else. You said, "Don't worry, I don't got no money."
In the dating game, y'all, I've been saying for the past couple months that in the dating game it's doodle in the pool. It's doodle in there because y'all, because I'm single,
whole lot of shit,
single like a Pringle, ready to mingle, and I get agitated and annoyed with people very, very quickly because I don't like stupidity. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like people who feel like they know it alls. So I need that middle ground balance, like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like too much on the religious side, but I don't need too much on the spiritual.
I like people who
it's like a balance.
It's a balance of everything. Like I need you to be you. Like be you. Don't try to be nobody else. Yeah, be authentic, be real. And bro, one thing I cannot stand is when a dude try to tell me how much I'm fucking with him. Like, you don't even fuck with me for real. And it's just like, all right, now I'm really not about to fuck with you.
Yeah, now you just turn me off.
Like, so
I
today I
hate
had
that,
to block a nigga because of that. Like, bitch, get skedaddle.
I'm just nothing that.
Skidoo.
She said just 5 hours ago, I just had to get this
Like,
nigga
get
up
the
out
fuck
of here.
on. Like, I was hungover as fuck this morning, y'all. I slept all fucking day. Woke up in the random of the afternoon, made spaghetti and garlic bread for my mom and them, because that's the only way she was gonna babysit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I'm like,
said,
all right, I gotta
"Please,
put
mama,
something on.
please."
Man, mama, please. She like, did you cook? I said, yes, it's done. You just bring this. Come on. So that, and then like this nigga's telling me like you always use your kids as an excuse, which is why I got that rule that I don't date men who do not have
My
children.
kids.
As an excuse?
Like what?
Bro,
They're my
because
kids, they
he be
don't
mad at me because I be like, well, my kids, you know, I'm with my children, whatever, because he asked to link with me on Friday, but he wanted to pull up. Meanwhile, I'm a grown ass woman. Let me tell anybody who out there want to date me, take me on a fucking date. That's it. Pull up. You don't know where the night gonna lead. Don't take me to no cheesy ass date though. Trying to. I'm not bougie though. I like motherfucking
top
Bar
golf.
Louis and stuff. Bar Louis.
Take
and
them to
stuff.
where they got good food and good drinks.
Right.
Right, good food, good drinks, because I love a pretty drink.
Bar Louis is good as fuck.
Like Bar Louis busting.
Make her laugh.
Applebee's got them wonton tacos with the chicken.
Ooh, those are good.
Good as fuck.
Listen, niggas, that's all you gotta do to get some
that.
ass.
Good food.
I need
Listen,
that.
Good look.
I got a lot of ass on the first dates. Listen,
that.
you just take them. Yeah, I used to go to
For real,
Scorchers
though.
a lot. Scorchers got good ass.
No,
wings.
Scorchers is the
Yeah,
place.
Scorchers got
No
good ass
cap.
wings, good
They
drinks.
give you big
Yeah.
portions and everything.
And that's what you have them do though. Like you have the women drive to your house. You dress it up like, oh, I want this to be a real date, so I feel like we should ride in the car together. But the real reason I'm having her drive to my house is because when we come back, I can always be like,
That's
hey, you want to come in
manipulation.
for a nightcap? No seduction.
That's some
I'm
no,
not
it's
saying
not.
that.
I'm trying to give them an
No,
orgasm.
that's
Nothing.
manipulation.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm
See,
gonna say
that's
no.
Hold on, I
manipulation.
ain't fit. Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna
wait.
say no. I'm gonna meet you at the place.
Yeah, that's
No,
manipulation.
no,
That's manipulation.
No, I'll dress it up in a way
When-
you wouldn't see it
no,
coming.
but listen.
No, I was dressing up. You wouldn't see it coming. I was dressing up in a way.
Pause.
It
No.
don't matter. I'm not coming to
Seduction-
your house.
Wait,
on the
wonders
first
for me.
date.
Pause. Now, when you that has to do with your person. You know what I mean? When you are moving chessboard, like chessboard pieces,
manipulation.
That's manipulation. When you're like, all right, now I'm gonna have this
I'm
girl
gonna have
come
her
here.
here.
I'm gonna have her
That
leave her
way, so
car
later,
here. I'm gonna get her so
I'm gonna
drunk she
checkmate.
can't drive back. Oh, she in my bed.
I never
She
said.
in my bed.
Hold on, wait a minute. You gonna have me catch a case? I did
So
not
in my
do
bed.
that.
Drive back.
But you saying shit I didn't
Is
say.
that not what he said?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Girl, you just trying to set. You just
That's
trying
not-
to dress up. You just trying to sprinkle some glitter on some shit.
said-
No, I can tell you
We
exactly.
do not support
No.
that activity.
Bro, no, yeah, let me clear
He
that.
trying to
You
Rick Ross
get
the
me,
bitches.
you trying to get me locked up.
Come
I'm using your
on.
toys a lot.
You
if I'm
illustrating
locked
them
up.
like,
Come on,
look,
be for real.
But I get them good
I understand
drunk.
what you're saying, James.
But
You
no,
said
let
feed
me
them
say,
good.
let me clarify.
Feed
No,
them
Get
good.
up
no,
there,
no,
have her
no.
park at your house.
They gotta have the food,
She
baby.
has no choice.
But I have to speak for myself at this point. Yeah, no choice. The
No
fuck
choice
outta
but
here.
to come in
The fuck are you
on her
talking
own,
about?
though. On her
So look,
own. No choice but to come in
she
on her
has a
own.
choice. Woman with me always have a choice. Fuck what she talking about. So look,
I'm so drunk. I gotta.
Is that how he did you?
No, I definitely relate to
Bitch,
that.
I came in wanting some dick. He didn't have to do shit to me.
Man, Jack,
I said I am about to
get your
tear
ass
his
undressed
ass
now.
up.
Tear it up.
Get the fuck
wait.
undressed.
This is how
Sit
I
down.
used to do it.
Sit
So,
your
like,
ass down.
All this
What are you
extra
doing?
shit.
What are you
is we
doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm here for. Take them drawers off.
Put
Y'all
them
niggas make me
spinny
feel like a
underwear
piece
to the
of meat.
side.
See, I would never make my woman feel like that. Y'all pieces of
Nah,
shit.
that was
Y'all
Jazz
making
from
niggas
you.
feel like a piece of meat. I would never do women
I ain't
like
gonna lie.
that. I would
Some
cook
niggas I
them a
make them
piece of
feel
meat.
like a piece of meat,
Listen,
but some of them
I
they
would
get the
cook them a
king
piece of
treatment.
meat before I treat them like one.
I'd be like, "How are you doing,
I'll put
Sam?"
that
I
steak
gotta
on
ride the
the-
dick
put a
first.
steak
I gotta
in the
see what I
oven.
do.
That
Simmer
be-
Then it's
little
like,
bit.
then I'll cook. Then
That's
it's the king.
Yeah, I need to know if the dick.
I gotta
dicking.
know, like,
'Cause if
what
the
is it
dick
going
not dicking,
on?
I ain't doing all that goddamn work.
Exactly. I gotta make
Calling
sure
me,
it's valid.
calling me randomly, talking about I'm hungry. Can you cook for me? I've been
Wow.
starving.
Think about it. What if
You lucky your dick good.
You put out all the treatment, right?
I'ma cook it.
You
And
like
then
cooked
you
him
just
some
think it's
food
me?
and the
Mid ass
not
dick.
even-
You don't even get high.
and like what if he moan weird?
Oh.
He does the
Y'all like
or
that?
some weird
No.
shit.
Oh,
I don't wanna-
I'm gonna say y'all
Or
like
like
it.
his stroke
Weird
is
moms.
weird, it's all jerky and weird.
Just lay your
Like,
ass down.
yeah,
I'll
Just
do
need
it.
oil
Stop.
change.
Stop.
So
Stop it.
At that point, you
Angel
just
Light,
gotta be a
come on.
pillow
Bad
princess.
boy.
You
Yeah,
just
I
gotta.
done fucking
Bad
wasted
boy.
2
Hey,
fucking...
niggas could be
women
pillow
like being
princess.
pillow princess.
No,
Pillow
you
prince.
gotta be the. In
You
that,
gotta be the
in
pillow
that
princess.
situation.
You gotta be the pillow prince.
You
We ain't
gotta.
gonna say princess
Calling
though,
a
because niggas be
nigga,
mad.
calling a nigga a pillow princess is wild.
Pillow prince though,
I
they'll
know
be the
niggas
pillow
could
prince
be-
because niggas that don't know how to fuck with and they got dick, lay your ass down.
Because if I can ride good, I'm gonna make myself come.
And
Like,
I'm gonna make you
Ride
come too.
good.
Like, bro,
Hold on, wait.
Squirt on your
Please
damn-
let
all
me
in your belly
clarify.
button.
Please let me clarify this.
Oh,
Because
okay,
she had me looking crazy. So look, it was a girl that I'm talking to that I was about to take on a date. I would say, we'll be. First of all, any girl I'm taking on a date, we done talked on the phone. We done FaceTime to make sure you're not a catfish. And I'm going to make sure we have a connection before I pay for your food. I got to make sure you genuinely like me. I'm not about to just take you out to get to know you. That's dumb as fuck. I can call you for free. We can FaceTime for free. Like, I can actually know if it was even me worth seeing you in person. So we done talked on the phone a lot. So in the process of us talking on the phone, I was charming. And, I might say, hey, you know what? I really want to, like, ride together. Like, is it cool? We just meet me at my house, and I'll drive us to the spot. I say it in a way to where they're not overthinking, like, oh, this nigga just want to fuck. Like, I'd be like, no, I want to spend more time. Like, I want to, spend time with you as we drive to the place or get to know you even more. And they'll fuck with it, and we'll go there. Wherever we going, they got good food. We get some drink. I don't get them drinks to, like, have them stumbling out the bar. Like, a woman who went on a date with me has never stumbled out the fucking bar. We'll go there to get drinks. I know some girls can be uptight on the first date or subconsciously have their guard up or just be overprotected for no reason. So I want them to have a few drinks in the system so they can, like, lower their guard down. So that way we can really get to know each other on another level. And then 9 times out of 10, it's already chemistry there because we've been talking on the phone.
What's this level?
So like, I'm making sure I smell good at the time. So, like, at bars, y'all sit right next to each other. So I'm smelling sweet, overwhelmed with my cologne in a good way. And I'm talking this good shit to her. So we just reeling each other in. She could be reeling me in too. She could be seducing me. Who knows? Like, but we just, like, we like magnets at that point.
But
Hold on, wait. We like magnets. Magnets at that point. So, we head home, and I get to my house, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, I know you parked here and whatnot. Does you want to come inside, and just sober up for a little bit? Because I am genuinely concerned about them drunk driving. If I just got these drinks,
because I just got your
not
car
stumbling
here.
out the bar. Stop.
You gotta come back to my house. There's no other choice. Your car is not at there.
No. I'm saying come inside. I'm saying,
but still, you still said you gonna have them drive to your house. Leave their car there.
Okay, let me ask you this: is it wrong for me to want to spend time with a girl I might like?
No, I'm not saying that.
What's wrong with me wanting to spend extra
But
time
it's just the whole point of you.
But so she'll come inside.
Ain't
like as soon as we come inside, I just drop my pants and pull my dick out. Like, no. She'll come inside, and a lot of times I would just play music.
Okay, so when we gonna get to the sex?
So
how do we get to the sex?
I'm gonna tell you. So I might play music.
Right. So if if you already know it's a plot to get to the sex, then it's
not a plot. No, it's not a plot.
But there it is. Because you about to break it down to us. You about to break it down to us.
Stop.
Why you ain't just let them do it, bitch? You said too much.
Just let him do it himself.
Now I can make some bullshit up.
Let him. That's all I said. I said keep spinning it.
No, so look.
Go ahead.
They come inside and whatnot. I made this play some music, and I made this genuinely want to spend more time. Like, I might not want the night to end. Like I said, we was already.
When do they leave?
But why couldn't it have been her choice?
Sometimes I might leave.
Why couldn't she just met you at the spot to go get dinner and then
I said I want to spend more time with her, and I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I do feel like it's more of a real date when a girl like riding the passenger seat.
Then why not pick her up or offer to pick her up?
I don't know because, like I said, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm being honest. Like I said, we vibing like that. I do want her to come inside. Like I do want her. Like her to come inside my house, cause then that can be a problem. Like, damn, my car's all the way over here, and I'm drunk already. I don't want to drive back, so I do prefer that she meet me at my house. So that way, she has the option to come inside.
But if you picked her up and dropped her off,
you gotta pick her up.
Yeah,
that's different. Then I'll probably discuss like, you know what? I'll say something like maybe while we at the bar, I'd be like, you know what? I don't know if you ever seen this before, but this shit funny as fuck. Like, if you got some time, like I definitely want to show you this before you leave or before you go back home.
In my house.
I'll dress it up.
But why not? See, this is where I'm different. This is where I'm a little different because I'm
gonna show you what.
Yeah,
I know it's genuine though. Like I really want to show them that. It ain't Like,
So
okay,
what are you trying to show me,
like,
though?
of course, it
Yeah.
can be like
Like, you got a
stand
phone.
up, like a
At
stand
that
up.
point, just say
no,
you
no,
wanna
no,
fuck.
No, it's like a movie
I'm
or
for
like
real.
a stand
But
up.
why
point, just
can't
say
it
you wanna
just
fuck.
be like you want to go back to my place? Like,
Because
you
then
wanna...
they're gonna automatically think sex is on my mind, and I don't want them.
But
to
it
think
is
that.
though.
But
No,
exactly.
it really could be me just.
But it is, but you don't want them to think it is.
No. Because listen, it could be like I really want to chill with them more.
You
in
have a
intimate
whole
space.
plan geared to sex and the end.
No, not always. Sometimes it end like that. But like I could, like me, if I really like somebody, right, I don't want the night to end. So it can be us just getting brunch in the middle of the night, or us just spending more time together. So like if it ends in sex, great. If not, I'm not mad at the world. So like it could be her just coming back to the crib, us watching some movies, right, or just spending more time. Because I feel like now that you had a few drinks in the system, your guard is already down, so we can really get to know each other to see.
But
really
it's all a
compatible.
plan, though,
Wait,
isn't it? Like that's.
I mean, it's
but,
a plan, it's a
I-
plan to really see if like me and this person can take it to the next
But
level.
how does it end with the sex on the end? How does
So
end?
sex is involved. So she'll come back to the crib. We might be listening to music or watching something, and somehow we start cuddling on the couch or whatnot, and we, that moment y'all lock eyes.
But it's all
We
a part.
lock eyes,
It's just
and
all
then
like a
lips
whole.
lock,
It's like a
and
theater show.
I have a wet beard, so
It's
pretty
a
much
theater show.
I ain't
Like
gonna
it's
lie,
a plot.
A couple
It's
niggas
all-
done got the
it's
coochie
all
out of me because
plot.
that head was fire.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like, go
you
ahead and
getting
stick it in.
pussy, and
Be like
I
that,
enjoy
man.
that. So it's like.
I'm ready for ball.
And I might just
Be
want to see
like
how
that,
she
man.
tastes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like eating pussy. So like, it's just.
And
I
then
might-
it stops there.
Like, it's been times to where I might eat pussy and then fuck. Like, I wasn't a munch. I feel like you only a munch if she just push your head down. You can't do nothing else. Like, anytime I ate pussy, anytime.
Yo, I'm just imagining like he's struggling. You're like, no, nigga, get off me.
Like, so I say this. So, like, any,
Swing shit there.
Come
on, do it.
But anytime I ate pussy and didn't fuck, right? It was never my head was going like it would be like we about to have some we be kissing on the lips, sucking titties, all that type of shit, and I just go down and I'm eating pussy. But it's never been a point like no nigga, just eat my pussy and I'm getting fucked. Like it never was that. And you can't blow down on me for something I actually enjoy doing. So but girl never tried to do that. But like if she did, it's like nigga, like I enjoy it, cause honestly, I know how to make myself come off eating pussy. So like we both get off. So it's like it's been times where I ate pussy and I can't, and I figured we wasn't about to fuck anyway. So like I'll eat pussy and I come while I'm eating pussy, and it works out for the both of us.
Man, but this goes to show what the fuck is that bitch name? Who this nigga Munch? What's her name? Ice Spice or whatever. Fuck you, Ice Spice. The fuck? How are you going to like make this whole thing? Now you got all these niggas in their head about, man, now I can't give this bitch head off top because she gonna call me a munch. Like
damn,
man, bitch,
sometimes
why
we just
you
want the
shut the
dome.
fuck up, bruh?
Want the dome.
For real, just like
Sometimes the niggas just want the dumb. Like, what's the problem?
Right, but now there's a name for
a
it.
munch for me.
Right now,
So did she really fuck it up, or did she give it a name?
Maybe.
Niggas
I don't know. There's
gotta-
some people like him. He's like, I'm not a
we
munch.
got-
I'm not a munch.
Well,
They
I'm
got
not
throat goats,
look.
so now we got munches.
munches.
This what women
True.
gotta. This what women gotta do. Like, if you gonna let a nigga just give you head and head only, at least give him a peck on the lips, so that way he won't feel like a munch. Because if you just push his head straight down, he gonna feel like a munch. But if he say he keeps you on the
go to
lips,
work.
he may not feel like.
Work, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Right.
you good off a perk.
Yeah,
Bitch.
niggas don't want to hear that. Y'all can't-
Work, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, fuck me the side of
That's
baby.
what I hear in my head.
Fuck me off side of.
Not. Oh, go.
You
go
better
say-
go
Oh no, I
crazy.
was just gonna say like I'm not like I guess I'm more like Oz over here. Like I'm more truthful. Like if I'm trying to seduce a woman or anything like that, even a man, it's like I'm honest about everything that I want to happen. If I'm feeling you like that, if I want to fuck you like that, and then if I don't want to fuck you like that, and you're just a friend, which I always have to make that distinction because I'm very just who I am. So I'm like, nah, you in the friend zone. Oh no, I want to fuck you. Like that's gonna be very much thing that like I'll try to do this tonight. And I don't know, and it's
going to
like
fuck
my
you.
honesty with that when I'm upfront and honest with a woman or a man about that, it's like such a shocker because it's rare. But it
works in the favor a lot.
It does work in my favor a lot, and it's also like I even use my consent or my respect for consent as a tool of seduction. Some people use it. Some people say, "Oh, that shit's corny," or "Why would you ask?" or "Why da 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 da." I'm like, because you can do it in a sexy way and make it a whole fucking vibe in the bedroom when you're asking, like, "Can I kiss you here? Is this okay? Are you comfortable with this? How much do you love this spot right here? Oh, you don't like it that much? I love it, bitch. Like, give me
The
it."
funniest thing is when Jasmine asked, "Oh, I'm gonna say her name." When Jasmine asked the girl, "Is it okay, you know, we see her titties, or is it okay we do this and that?" And as soon as she pulled her titties out, she's like, "I don't want to feel like I'm at a zoo." I'm like, "No, you ain't gonna be."
I was like, "We're about to worship you."
Yeah. As soon as she pulled her titties
like
out,
I'm at a zoo.
it's like me and Jazz knew the assignment. She got like the left titty, I got the right titty, and then from there, it was
double team.
Yeah, it was a wrap from there. But we have, damn, I can't get my words out. We have reached the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, the
This is part
flashback.
1 of the 17th episode
17th
of the Dirty
episode.
Talks podcast. We'll be back with part 2 soon.
Woo.
I love it when you talk dirty.